Welcome back. You're tuned in to Closing Bell, and we are coming to you live from the CNBC-TV18 Motilal Oswal newsroom. Well, plenty is going on in the markets. We seem to be in a bit of a bando on the Nifty. So it's a good time to get into our special segment, D-Street Chatter. Nimesh joins in. Nimesh, what are you picking up in terms of flows and market sentiment?
Hi, Nigel. So, been consolidating for the last many days, and that's been the trend today as well, though with a negative bias. Well, we saw intra-bit recovery in the last half an hour of trade, but I believe there's going to be a market at close sell basket at a leading FID. So the last 15-20 minutes could be quite volatile. Looking at the flows, technically 17,800 is acting as a very strong resistance. So that's something to watch out for if the market moves ahead from here. And in terms of sectors, while there is a bit of selling pressure in the metal names for the last couple of days, I guess some bit of reversal of flows in terms of buying flows into banking and especially into the PSU bank stocks. That's the overall flavor as far as flows are concerned. So 17,800 is a level to watch. But I guess today in the last 15-20 minutes, you're going to see some bit of a selling basket at the leading FID.
All right, Nimesh, a couple of stocks, and I'm glad you joined in at this time because Prashant was just talking about taking a tweet from Zomato, who's congratulating Paytm on turning profitable. And Zomato's moved to the high point of the day, but Paytm's moved
at the days
low. But I believe that you have, you've got some chatter on that, and also. Interglobe Aviation, out there, the open interest built up is 20% in the last couple of days.
There is a reason for that as well.
So let's go ahead and tell us more.
So the first stock on my list today is Paytm. The stock actually has fallen from days high, and the strong indication is that there's going to be a large block in Paytm very soon, and maybe the private equity investor will sell out. So the 3-month lockup for that investor is already over, so the block can come anytime, and that's the reason why that stock has come off from the day's high. The second stock is Interglobe Aviation, which is Indigo. As Nigel pointed out, the open interest has gone up in the last 2 days, 20% higher. And while the quarter three was very strong, but the stock has fallen from the highs, largely in anticipation of a large block deal in Indigo as well. Remember the erstwhile promoters, one of the promoter entity sold 2.8% stake way back in September, and there was a 5-month lockup. So the lockup gets over today, and that's the reason why there is an anticipation that you're going to see a large block in Indigo going forward. So that's the second one. The third stock is SIS. Again, SIS had a very soft quarter. Q3 was quite subdued, and post that it's been consolidating. But now I believe, as far as SIS is concerned, a large selling pressure from a leading FI seems to be out of the way, and they've been a big seller in the last few days. And the last stock is Concor. After a long time, this is back in the list as far as buying is concerned. So after a dip correction in the last couple of weeks, at these levels, some bit of buying interest is back in Concor as well. But the big chatter in the dealing rooms in the last couple of days has been some large blocks which are going to happen. So I highlighted Indigo and Paytm, okay. And yesterday there was a big buzz which I highlighted, which is on Sundaram Finance.
Lots of blogs and other interesting chatter, Nimesh. Thanks very much for that. Paytm is almost 5%, 6% off the